Hi, everybody. It's Ann Patchett at Parnassus Books, and it's Lay Down Tuesday. And there are two books that are coming out today that are so near and dear to my heart. First off, The Ancient Way by our own River Jordan, Discoveries on the Path of Celtic Christianity. River worked at the store for a long time, and this book is just a really beautiful, peaceful meditation on all of the different elements of life, old and new, and she brings them together with a great, deep, non-traditional spirituality. So if you're looking for something kind of meditative and hopeful and profoundly kind, go to River. Now, the thing I am so excited about, because of course, one, I am part of it. Greetings from the New Nashville, How a Sleepy Southern Town Became the It City. It is an anthology of essays by our own Steve Haruch, who, by the way, is on the other side of the camera as we're doing it. Fabulous essays. If you want to take a look back to what Nashville used to be and what it is now and why it became the city we are so passionate about, get this book. To say that we have signed copies would be an understatement. He is right here, right now. Great job, Steve. Thank you. Here's Kat.
All right, we're gonna start off today with Flavor, the new Ottolenghi cookbook. This is so perfect for anyone who's been cooking up a storm and needs a new challenge. And we're very excited about the Call Me Ishmael phone book. The two authors, Stephanie Kent and Logan Smalley, took an idea of creating a phone number that people could call into and just leave a voicemail about their favorite book and turn it into an actual phone book. So you can call the number, dial an extension as it's listed in here, listen to a voicemail, and you can also take a look at each state. They have listings of the independent bookstores there and an extension that you can call to hear about one of the bookstores in that state, talk about who they are, how they got started. For Tennessee, it is the fantastic Reading Rock Books over in Dixon, Tennessee, which is just outside of Nashville. And for fantasy lovers, we have the start of a new trilogy, Black Sun by Rebecca Roanhorse. The concept for this book and the rest of the trilogy is taken from pre-Columbian indigenous cultures, and it is the story of these different clans as they're vying for power. And we have a new John Grisham, A Time for Mercy, the follow-up to A Time to Kill. New edition of Braiding Sweetgrass. It's a beautiful gift edition with a new introduction. It's hardcover, linen, has a beautiful bookmark, perfect for the holidays. And for all the Dolly fans, which who isn't one, we have She Come By It Natural by Sarah Smarsh. This is all about Dolly and the way that her songs affected women's lives and her feminist kind of, life and theory. New Hoda Kotb, This Just Speaks to Me, Words to Live By Every Day. These are fantastic little quotes and thoughts to kind of, recenter yourself and have some positivity. And we have a very select number of signed copies of How to Write One Song by Jeff Tweedy. And to finish us up, American Crisis, Leadership Lessons from the COVID-19 Pandemic by Andrew Cuomo. And now we have Rayanne with Kids in YA.
Hi everybody, this is an exciting day in Kids in YA because our subscription box books are out today. For Parnassus Next this month, we selected Everything I Thought I Knew by Shannon Takaoka. This is a book about a girl who gets a heart transplant during her senior year, and she now has memories of that did not happen to her. We'll have an event with Shannon this evening on Facebook Live at 6 p.m. And we also have for the Spark Book Club for middle grade readers, No Ordinary Thing by G.Z. Schmidt. This is a book about a boy in New York City who gets a snow globe that takes him on a time travel adventure. He's looking for two other magical objects that he hopes will change his past and maybe his future. Jason Reynolds' Long Way Down is now available in a graphic novel adaptation. This is a book about a boy who is on an elevator going downstairs to avenge his brother's death, and he meets 7 ghosts. It's a gripping read. In YA, we have Charming as a Verb by Ben Philippe. This is a book about a boy who's a dog walker in New York City, and his neighbor, who's also a classmate, blackmails him to help her raise her status at school. It's a rom-com. In middle grade, we have Wishes and Wellingtons by Julie Berry. This is a book about a girl who opens a sardine can and a genie pops out. We have some new picture books today. A Polar Bear in the Snow by Mac Barnett, illustrated by Sean Harris. This is a great book about a polar bear and his adventures in the snow. You'll really love the art. And by Carson Ellis, In the Half Room. This is a book about a magical room where everything is in halves. And if you have a young cook at home, there's a new America's Test Kitchen book, the complete do-it-yourself cookbook for young chefs. That's it, and thanks so much for shopping local.